Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin moved, well, only sideways today. Yeah, there was not really a lot of action. However, interestingly, Ether is rolling down the hill and a lot of other altcoins also rolling down again after yesterday's fake news about the Bitcoin ETF approval. So many altcoins just basically ended up moving sideways in the last few days, but today quite a few pushed to new lows again, and Bitcoin is holding really well, just moving sideways basically, while also Ether continues to show weakness. On the Bitcoin chart, we're still tracking a bullish scenario. That's not changed in months. Nearly for a whole year, I would say. We've been tracking this bullish scenario now of the November lows. So it's either a 1-2 scenario, or all of this is a wave 1. The entire move up of the November lows could be a wave 1, and then this is all a wave 2. Yes, the low could already be in. I mean, we're tracking a bullish scenario. In the end, we would like to see the price to reach in a third wave rally the range between 43 to 52k. But there is currently no evidence that this rally has really started. Well, depends on the time frame. I mean, on the daily, we see it push higher, but the trend here basically since April, but more obviously since July, the trend is actually down. Before we dive deeper into the analysis, let us put the spotlight on our sponsor ChartPrime. ChartPrime is a service that offers a selection of specialized TradingView indicators designed to support you on your trading journey. The first one is the Market Oracle Pro. This tool, designed for precision, provides enhanced entry and exit signals along with 3 metrics aimed at deciphering market trends and optimizing your settings. Next, we have the Market Dynamics Pro. This unique tool merges ChartPrime's smart money concepts into a dynamic order block algorithm and is striving to provide a more accurate representation of volume. Lastly, the Prime Oscillators Pro. This trend-based oscillator offers a variety of market insights, including entry and exit points, overbought and oversold conditions, and potential reversal areas. That's a brief overview of what's new from ChartPrime. Stay tuned for more updates, and if you'd like to sign up with them, just follow the link in the description that offers you a discount. Thanks for watching. And the trend is down because the move down looked like an A wave. Any movement to the upside has been really choppy, very corrective, a lot of overlapping price action, and we're actually watching for lower prices in the coming weeks, maybe even months. We'd like to see the price reach sort of the area between 22 and 24,000 US dollars. So getting there is going to be difficult as Bitcoin is showing us. It's not that straightforward. Bitcoin isn't just clearly pushing down, so it's very choppy. So Bitcoin holds really well. Really interesting to see how this is going to play out over the next few weeks. Most altcoins are going down deeper. That's all in line with our primary scenarios at the moment. It's just that Bitcoin is holding so well. I mean, even Ether is behaving nicely, just Bitcoin isn't really. So that's just something to note, just an observation. The structure of the September lows to the upside here is not clearly bullish. So when we look at this structure in the current wave 2 correction, my preferred scenario is still to count this as an A, B, C structure with a C wave that could get into the region between 24 and 22k. Yes, the overall low could be in, but I need to see 5 clear waves to the upside, followed by a 3-wave pullback for a clear long trade setup, which just isn't there at the moment. So now let's go to the shorter time frame. Maybe we should start on the 4-hour. So, and here on the 4-hour chart, you can see this structure, the A wave low from September. Then basically this is the yellow count, the count that would send us down lower. The move here to the upside most recently is counted as a B wave in the primary count. It could be something more bullish, as indicated here by the 5 waves to the upside. This is what we would need to see to really look at something more bullish and more clearly bullish. I need 5 waves up and 3 waves down, holding a higher low, and then we can talk about something more bullish. But at the moment, I really only have 3 waves up in a very, very choppy and overlapping structure. So that's not clearly bullish. Yes, green candles, but green candles don't make a move bullish. Now again, it's always a question of time frame. On the daily chart, we're tracking bullish scenarios. So I wouldn't mind if it goes up more directly from here, but the structure is so overlapping, and you know, the bulls aren't really successful here. The bears aren't really successful. Difficult, really, really difficult. Anyway, if we assume that a B wave topped here on Monday, then we could assume that we're now coming down in a C wave. And this C wave should send us into the region between 24 and 22K. This is here on the linear chart, the area between basically roughly the 61.8 retracement and the 78.6 retracement. Let me just double check something, because I think this moved accidentally. This did indeed move accidentally, slightly. Let me just double check something. So, should be like this. Yeah, it did move slightly for whatever reason. But here you can see more clearly why it's 22 to 24K. So yeah, that makes sense. I was confused for a moment. Yeah, so it's the 61.8 to the 78.6 retracement. That would be ideal to get there. The Fibonacci extension points towards that region as well, more closely towards 24 than 22K. So yeah, and if we assume, you know, that the B wave topped, then we can look at the lower degree wave structure. And the assumption would be that the price moved down in a wave 1 of wave C already. Yeah, impulsive move down in wave 1, and now we are moving sort of sideways, slightly upside, yeah, but overall sideways, only sideways today, in a corrective fashion. So the move up was 3 waves. So the move up is certainly not impulsive, it's certainly not directly bullish. So I'm talking about this move here. That's why we labeled it like an A wave. It's not impulsive. The move sideways is a triangle. That makes sense in the context of an ABC correction. And therefore, I think what could be playing out here is just a B wave triangle. B waves can be triangles. And in this case, the B wave would likely break to the upside. And that could just play out this C wave of wave 2. I mean, in the end, the resistance that I gave you still has space all the way up to $29,500. And that's, I think, what could play out on the lower time frame. Confirmed breakout is a break above this triangle here, and that would be a break above 28,420. Then we could reach most likely the area between $29,100 and $29,500. But again, that's not bullish until we really break and sustain above 29,500. In the end, overall, looking at the bigger picture, the assumption is that we should get rejected in the resistance area. And you can see how well the price is respecting that 38.2 Fib level. Yeah? So the assumption would be, yeah, maybe going a little higher, but then getting rejected and following through to the downside in a third wave in the coming days and maybe weeks. Now, I cannot promise you that we go up in the short term, but it doesn't really matter. It would most likely just be closer to the main pivot there, 29,500, where the C wave ends. But overall, so far, there is no indication then that whatever happened here since yesterday's lows is bullish. 3 waves up, boring sideways price action, certainly not bullish, but we just need to consider this microstructure C wave possibility to the upside. Yeah, that's where we are currently on the Bitcoin chart. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in stocks and shares and the S&P 500, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Link is in the video description, and you get in this service daily updates about the S&P 500, video updates, and updates about several stocks and shares. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.